Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video I'm very excited for because there's going to be a celebrity conspiracy theory, which is like my favorite thing ever. I think celebrities are just so interesting, pop culture. I love it. I'm here for its sister. I'm always on fucking Twitter. It's also going to be heavily focused on one of my favorite, probably if not my favorite celebrity of all time, Ariana Grande. If you guys know me, you know that I've loved Ariana for like, oh my god, it's almost 10 years now. That's insane. It's gonna be 9 years in like January. That's a long time to stan somebody, guys. I literally have like 3 matching tattoos with the chick, and I love her. I'm super excited, so let's get into it. First pop culture conspiracy theory that I want to talk about actually revolves around the band One Direction. The former band. I don't know. Hopefully, if this conspiracy theory is true, we will be seeing One Direction very soon. Essentially, the band decided to take a hiatus around 3 years ago, and we are nearing towards the 1000th day without One Direction, and honestly that is just a fucking sad day. But maybe it won't be, because there are conspiracy theorists who genuinely believe that One Direction is going to announce some type of reunion tour or reunion album of some type on the 1000th day. I don't know, guys. I feel like one can only wish and hope and dream, but what do you guys think about that? Like, do you really think One Direction will be coming back? I genuinely think that they never had the intention of coming back when they took their hiatus, which is really sad. I wish it wasn't the truth, but at the same time, from the get-go, like, my friends were like bigger 1D stans than me. So they were coming back and everything was gonna be fine, and I was like, girly pops. Like, I just don't think so. Like, I just felt like they weren't gonna come back. Because like recently we saw Zayn like refollowed the One Direction account, and the One Direction account refollowed Zayn. It was just a thing that people noticed. I was like kind of thinking about it, and I kind of have a feeling that if they do come back, Zayn actually is going to be involved. I think he went through a moment of being a complete asshole, and it was really rude, Zayn. I want One Direction to come back so bad, so I honestly really hope this conspiracy theory is true. But what do you think? Do you think that they're gonna come back for their 1000th day off anniversary, or do you think they'll come back in 10 years from now? What's the tea, sis? I think they'd be stupid to not, because they could easily milk that and it'd be iconic. The next conspiracy theory actually has been going around since Meghan Markle and Prince Harry got engaged, but specifically was spiraling a lot during the royal wedding. So a conspiracy theorist actually came out with the theory that Prince Harry was always going to be set to marry an American, and it just so happens to be Meghan Markle. Basically, the theory goes that it was all a part of a plan for Prince Harry to marry an American woman so that the British royal family could gain control of not only Britain, but also America. It sounds, you know, a little bit crazy, but hear me out. I actually think it's pretty interesting. It's possible, but it's not like 100% would happen, because presidency requires voting. But essentially, if Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have children, their children will be American citizens and totally eligible to run for president. That is something that's interesting, because say they have 2 or 3 children, one of them is the president of the United States, the other one is in line for the throne of Britain. That's a little scary. That's kind of a scary thought, that like the same family could be controlling both like the US and the UK. So I do think that that's extremely interesting and a very good theory. However, I do think it is super futuristic and kind of far-fetched, because obviously presidency depends on votes, and like obviously these kids will be in like line for the throne, and even if their exact kids weren't in line for the throne, somebody of the royal family is, obviously. So to have a royal family member obviously be in power and be like king or queen, imagine having a royal family member also being president of the United States. It's so great. Like, that would be so cool. I mean, I don't know if it'd be good, but it'd be cool. That's a conspiracy theory that people are spreading around, is that Queen Elizabeth set this whole thing up and wanted Prince Harry to always marry an American girl so they could have American babies. I find it interesting. I don't know. I kind of think that it could be a possibility. Like, it could have been a thought, like, we should incorporate some Americans into the royal family so then we can have American grandchildren, children, whatever. What's your thoughts? I would like to know, because I'm kind of sold. I think Queen Elizabeth has a lot of brain and she's plotting some shit. The next conspiracy theory is going to be on a little girly JoJo Siwa. Guys, JoJo Siwa has just like taken over and I just think it's hilarious. I've always thought JoJo was like really funny. I watched Dance Moms like when I was younger. She's gotten like a wave of like hate. I wouldn't even really call it hate because I think it's just internet humor, but like Twitter can be a little harsh, sister, you know what I mean? But basically, if you guys don't know, JoJo Siwa is a 15-year-old little girl who wears bows. She's basically a fucking multi-millionaire at this point, which is honestly insane, and honestly I wish, like, can't relate, but I wish I could. Basically the Twitter memes kind of started when JoJo Siwa posted a screenshot of a post that she saw on Facebook, basically of a mom saying that she was really thankful to have a girl like JoJo Siwa for her children to look up to so that they won't look up to girls like Danielle Bregoli, aka Catch Me Outside girl, even though, you know, fuck, I love Catch Me Outside, I don't even give a fuck. What I think is interesting is that this whole wave of popularity, because whether it's good publicity or bad, she's not losing subscribers, she's actually gaining them and gaining views, like hella, like a lot, like especially because she made a video being like how I deal with the hate and like whatever. People are gonna fucking watch that because this girl has been taken over. People are making fun of her for her height, the way that she talks, her hairline, you know, XYZ, all these things that actually don't matter because the girl is a millionaire. Either way, the wave of hate started from that, and I kind of think that JoJo Siwa knew that Danielle Bregoli would see it because Danielle Bregoli quoted it and said, "Suck my dick," which, you know, is Danielle Bregoli. Iconic, legend, love it. But either way, I do kind of have this conspiracy theory that JoJo, in her mind, maybe in her manager's mind, maybe in somebody else's mind, was like, hey, yeah, you should post that. She could have just seen the Facebook post, tossed it a like, and then like went on with her fucking day. But she obviously posted it knowing that people would tag Danielle Bregoli and that Danielle Bregoli would probably see it. So like that kind of, you know, I don't think JoJo is trying to start like Twitter drama, but I do think that she kind of knew that she could be a meme because she even posted a picture and said, "Make me a meme," like a couple months ago. So I'm like, girly, you got what you asked for, sister. Like, to an extent. Like I said, it was beneficial. It's beneficial for people to become memes. Literally that little girl that like you see like drinking the drink, freaking Life with Mac, love her, legend, ASMR queen. Like, becoming a meme really does bring up your popularity, like whether it's good or bad or like a joke meme like how JoJo is. Her views are still popping and that is what's making her the coin. So she's literally becoming even more of a millionaire just by having a meme about her, or like a lot of memes. So honestly, it's for her benefit. Like, I don't know, like I kind of do believe that it was set up in some type of way. Like, obviously the internet took its natural course, but like I think she posted it knowing it would stir up some controversy between her and Danielle. Because why would you post that if you didn't think it was gonna stir up controversy? It was literally shading some other person by bringing you up, which is just like kind of dumb. So that's the tea on that. But I still love JoJo. I think she's smart, and that's that on that. Last few conspiracy theories surround the queen, the legend, everything, Ariana Grande. Ariana recently dropped her album Sweetener, which got a lot of people talking. The first thing that we're going to be talking about is actually from No Tears Left to Cry, which is her first single off of the album. Someone sent me a video of No Tears Left to Cry being played in reversed. And basically they think it says, quote, "Christmas is coming, will I survive and leave what I was behind, just sing in my heart now." And a lot of people think this means that she's going to sacrifice herself to the Illuminati at Christmas time and is going to die or something. But I actually took kind of a different, more like deep meaning to this. But I was listening to an interview where she was talking about the Manchester attack, and she said in the interview specifically, she mentioned Christmas time being like a difficult time for her to like reflect on the attack, because she was like, you know, this is affecting so many people right now because it's Christmas, it's the holidays, and like, you know, Christmas comes around and these people are still being affected like every day.
Like, Christmas comes and you're like thinking about it, you know, it's like, you know, fuck, I'm so sorry.
And, you know, she mentioned that specifically, so I'm thinking maybe when she wrote No Tears Left to Cry, this was actually like something that came into her mind and she was like, okay, I'm gonna put it in, but put it in reverse. I don't know. That's kind of a stretch. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but it does make sense to what she's saying that she feels about the Manchester event. So maybe she's saying like, will I survive? She just means Christmas time in general because she is obviously really upset still over what happened. It was only at that point, Christmas 2017, it was only a couple months ago, and that's a hard thing for people to go through. Obviously, thankfully Ariana was okay. Like, this terrible thing happened at like one of her shows. It's just, it's insane, and I feel like she was thinking a lot about like how it was affecting people, so maybe she was talking about that when she said Christmas is coming, will I survive, because it was making her think more about the Manchester attack. I don't know. That's just kind of my take on that. Like, if that is true, there's been reverse songs theories so much. I've done a ton of Illuminati reverse song like reacting to videos, and if you guys want to check them out, I will link them on the info card screen. I don't really know if I believe in the reverse songs, but even if I wouldn't take that as her dying at Christmas, like I just think that solely would relate to like the situation that she went through. That's just my opinion, but what are your thoughts? Do you think Ariana's gonna sacrifice herself to the Illuminati and become an Illuminati puppet? Thoughts? I don't know. I don't believe that celebrities are in the Illuminati. People call me stupid for that, and I'm like, whatever, but I just think it's the music industry that's giving out the messages more than the celebrities are. And that's the tea. The next conspiracy theory about Ariana is that she actually used the law of attraction to attract Pete Davidson into her life. I find this so interesting because Ariana talked about this on Jimmy Fallon when she said 3 years ago when she met Pete Davidson, she literally said, I'm going to marry that man. And even though she kind of said it in a joking sense, I guess it manifested because she is going to marry that man. Honestly, guys, if you don't know anything about the law of attraction, I've been getting so into it recently, and I think it's so dope that you can literally get anything you want, have anything you want, be anything you want just by the power of the mind. And if you're interested, I just would say watch The Secret, because I feel like I can't even do it justice, but there's a lot of YouTubers who do good videos on it. So you guys have been asking me on Twitter to talk about it, but like I feel like I can't even explain it. Like I just feel like it's too crazy for me to like explain it. It's a little overwhelming because there's like a lot. Just watch The Secret. And also in Ariana's song literally called Pete Davidson, first lyrics are, I thought you into my life, look at my mind. The bitch knows the secret, and that's the tea. The last conspiracy theory also surrounds Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson. Basically, the two have been seen everywhere together recently, and I don't think at all that the relationship is necessarily fake or like anything like that. That's not what I'm saying. But I do think that they both know what they're doing, and their relationship is really benefiting both of their careers, especially Pete's, obviously. Ariana's already obviously a pop star, but it definitely did help her album as well, because think about it, she literally had a song called Pete Davidson. When people know that people are in new relationships, they want to hear the album, sister, and she straight up goes, here you go. Here's Pete Davidson. Thank you, sister. Not only that, but social media has been going fucking nuts over pictures of Ariana and Pete, especially this one. Like, this one's everywhere, and basically the conspiracy theory is that Pete and Ariana like know what they're doing in a sense and try to be like extra cute for paparazzi pictures, stick out their tongues, do whatever the fuck that is going to get the media talking and get pictures circulating. Honestly, the two have been in the media for the past couple months extremely, like all over Twitter, everything. So I'm here for it though, because like I said, I think they're cute. But I do think it's kind of true because like I said before, I've been like fan of Ariana for years. Every time the girl is in a relationship, she's never like, it's always public in the sense of like people know that they're dating, but it's never public the way that her and Pete are. Like, she's never posting all over Snapchat like cute videos of them. Like, they're never really seen together out in public that often. Like regarding like Mac Miller and Ariana, or even like Big Sean and Ariana, like Pete and Ariana started dating, they got engaged, and it was like pretty much announced right away. Like, that's so unlike her, in my opinion, to like even confirm that, because there was even like speculation that like her and Mac were engaged at one point, and who even knows if it's true. Usually Ari kind of keeps that stuff kind of private, so I do think it's interesting that she is so vocal about Pete Davidson. And like I said, I do think it is smart for both of their careers, but I also said I don't care because I'm here for it. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think that they go out of their way to like kind of be cute for the paparazzi, be posing together? What are your thoughts? They also like kind of started a revolution with big dick energy. Like people said that, I feel like, first about Pete Davidson being like seeing a picture of Ariana and Pete and being like, wow, like he has big dick energy. Like Ariana's like walking side to side. And like, I feel like it really started with that. So what are your thoughts? Do you think that it's, in a sense, a publicity boost? Because I wouldn't say it's a stunt, because I think they really are in love and are together, but I do think they boosted a little bit. Thoughts? Let me know. But that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what you think about all these conspiracy theories. Yeah, that is it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram, because I'm always posting really dope ass shit on there. Subscribe for new videos every week, and I will see you guys later. Bye! Just drain away.